name is Jazz and welcome to my channel. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Jess. So happy to have you here today. And for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 new DIYs that I made using Dollar Tree items, things that I have at home, and things that I get from the thrift store. So I really hope that you like and that you enjoy today's video. And for the DIYs that I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be using like very trendy colors, the natural wood texture, and some accent touches in gold color that this year is super trendy. So I really hope that you like and that you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please give me that big thumbs up. It really helps to support this channel, and let me know in the comments which of these ideas is your favorite. Make sure that you are subscribed, and remember that you can follow me on all my social media pages, my webpage jazomy.com. We have a new blog post, so make sure that you check that, and a new video on my other channel, Jazomy Home. It's so amazing and so fun, so make sure that you check that. All of the links are always in the description box of every single video. So yeah, I hope that you like this video, and let's get started.
For this DIY, you're going to need one of these bamboo wreaths. I got this one from Dollar Tree, and I'm actually reusing this one, but you can use anything that you have at home. And I'm going to be using some lamps here. You can use any leaf, any foliage that you have at home. It doesn't matter, and the color, it's okay. You don't need to worry about that. I'm going to be using these, and I'm basically going to cover my wreath. I'm going to be putting a few leaves here and there with hot glue, making sure that I'm covering my wreath. Once I have that part ready, this is how my wreath is looking right now, and as you can see, it needs something else. So I'm going to be using some of these eucalyptus that I got from Dollar Tree. Like I said, the color doesn't matter in this project, and basically what I'm going to be doing is to cut my eucalyptus, and I'm going to start adding them with hot glue here and there to cover those empty spaces on my wreath. This is how my wreath is looking right now, and as a final touch, I think it's super cute if you add some like berries. I'm going to be using these ones that are from Dollar Tree. They are made out of foam, but they look so beautiful, and they're pretty big, so I'm going to start cutting them to make them a little bit smaller and make sure that fits well on my wreath and that everything looks good together. And again, I'm going to stick this with hot glue. Now the next step is going to be spray paint our wreath, and I decided to go with some metallic gold spray paint color, and I spray paint this outside with 2 coats of paint, and then I let it dry, and this is how my wreath turned out. I'm so happy. I think it looks amazing. Target right now has like a similar version, but this one is so much cheaper, and I was using basically things from Dollar Tree, and turned out so beautiful and amazing and on a budget. For the next project, you're going to need one of these Christmas tree from a Dollar Tree, and I'm going to mount these, and then you need to start like spreading all of the branches from your Christmas tree, making sure that it looks like fuller. You maybe can put 2 Christmas trees together, but actually what I see is that you can put all of those stems like looking up. Hope that makes sense, and your Christmas tree is going to look so much better. Just to make it a little bit more fuller, you can add some foliage. I have a few peaks that has like snow, so I'm going to be adding those in the empty spaces of my tree with hot glue. And then I'm also going to be adding some eucalyptus leaves here and there. I'm going to be using a lot of them in Christmas now, so you can find these on Walmart, and you can also get garlands at Amazon, so I'm going to leave you the link in the description box. Once your Christmas tree is ready, let's make the vase. I'm going to be using these ceramic vase that I have at home like for 3 years now, and of course I need to change that color, so I'm going to be using some metallic gold spray paint. I'm going to spray paint these outside with 2 coats of paint, and then I'm going to let it dry. Once it is dry, this is how it looks, and I love it so much, but it's like super shiny. It's a metallic gold. I want to make these look a little bit more like brass, a little bit more antique. So for that, I'm going to be using my Waverly wax in antique color, and I'm going to be adding that wax all over my vase on the gold spray paint color, and then you can use your fingers and trying to make like this look more natural and like if it was original like that. And you need to let it dry for a couple hours, and this is how it's going to turn out. For this vase, I use what I have on hand, but you can use any vase from Dollar Tree to make the same effect, or anything that maybe you can get at the thrift store. Now to add my Christmas tree, I'm going to be adding first a piece of foam. You can add some hot glue, and then you need to remove like the legs of the Christmas tree and add your Christmas tree. To cover the foam, you can use maybe moss, stones from Dollar Tree. These are some small pieces of wood that I'm going to be using to cover that. I think it make it look so much better, unique, and this is how my project turned out. It was so easy to make, looks amazing and stunning, and I love it so much. For this next project, and I'm really excited about this one, I'm going to be using some lunch bags, and you can get these at Dollar Tree, Walmart. You have so many options, you can find these anywhere, and I'm going to be making like a tree. So I'm going to be using like a template that I draw myself, or you can maybe print something from your computer or something like that. And basically you need to make like the half of the tree on one side of your bag. You need to draw that, and then you need to start cutting that shape. And I'm going to be cutting these bags like 5 at the same time, just to make my work a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the same, and for this project I'm going to be cutting about 40 bags, but trust me, super easy, and it's not gonna take you that long. But what I love is that with these bags you can have like 2 half trees at the same time. I hope that makes sense and you can see. And now that I have all my half trees cutted, I'm going to start sticking them together on one side. I'm going to be adding just a small amount of hot glue on that side, and I'm going to stick all of my bags together. Now that I stick all of them together, this is how they look. It looks like a book, and you can add more hot glue on that side just to make sure and reinforce everything, just making sure that all of the bags stay together. Now what you want to do is to stick the last bag with the other one from the other side. You need to add hot glue, and then you are going just to stick them together. And how amazing, how easy is to make this project. It's going to look like a book or like an accordion Christmas tree. I think that's the name of this, I'm not sure if, but anyway, so this is how this project turned out, and I really love it. You can do the same, making this Christmas tree, or maybe a star, or like a snowman or something like that. Oh my god, I'm just so happy. It cost me only $1, and I have more bags, so maybe I can do another one, maybe a little bit smaller. I don't know, I love these projects so much. For this next project, I'm going to be working with this Christmas sleigh that I got like 3 years ago from a thrift store, and I promise you, if you go to any thrift store, you're probably going to find a sleigh, or I'm not sure, but you can check at Dollar Tree if they have a similar option. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing is to spray paint these. I love that it's red, but I want to change that to this beautiful metallic gold color. I'm going to spray paint these outside and then let it dry. Once it is dry, this is how it looks, and I really like it. But as I tell you before, I want these to don't look like super shiny. So I'm going to be using some wax in a thick color, and I'm going to be adding that to the whole sleigh. Just to make it look more like brass or a little bit more like antique. I really love that technique, and I think it's perfect now for Christmas. Once I was done with that, this is how my Christmas sleigh looks like, and now you can add so many things inside. And I think that a really beautiful and cool option is to use these Dollar Tree bush Christmas trees. I use like 3 packages. They come in sets of 2, I think. But yeah, I add that inside of my Christmas lights, and this is how this project turned out, and I really like it. As you can see, there's a Christmas stocking on the back. I got it from Amazon, and I'm going to leave you the link in the description box. It's beautiful, amazing, and perfect now for any Christmas decor style. For the next project, I'm going to be using a piece of this whiteboard that I get from Dollar Tree. I already cut these the size that I need to. And I'm going to be painting these, and you can use a chalk paint. I highly recommend chalk paint because it dries so much faster. But I really want to use this color, so I'm going to be painting these. I actually did like 3 coats of these, and it's going to take forever to dry. But you can use a heat tool that is going to make the process so much easier and faster. I always use these in my project, so I got it from Amazon, and you can find the link in the description box too. Once it's completely dry, this is how it's going to look, and I'm going to be adding these to a frame that I already have. You can DIY your own frame with some wood, or maybe you can use some canvases from Dollar Tree. It depends on the size, or maybe you can create your own wood frame using Jenga blocks. You have so many options. I just have these on hand, and that's what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to stick it with staples on the back side. Now I'm going to be using my Cricut to create these decals, but you can draw these yourself. You can use your printer. I have done that before, and it turned out amazing. Let me know in the comments if you want to see like a new video using that technique, like printing something and then I use some chalk to DIY like my letters. Let me know if you maybe want to see that. And then just to give it like an extra touch, I'm going to use some chalk, and I'm going to add that on the sign just to make it look like a board. Next, I'm going to be using this beautiful sled. I got this from Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree have so many really good options right now. This is like an unfinished wood look, but they have another ornaments like with ribbons and things like that I think maybe can look amazing on this project too. And basically, I'm just going to add some wax with a little bit of water just to make the color more lighter, and then I'm going to let it dry. Now I'm going to use some hot glue, and I'm going to stick these on my sign, and that's all, guys. This is how this project turned out, and I really like it. I used the board from Dollar Tree and the sled. You can create your decals maybe using some stickers also from Dollar Tree. You have so many options. Just be creative, and I hope that this helps you and inspires you now to make your own Christmas holiday decor. I just hope that you like it, and if you do, give me that big thumbs up. It really helps to support this channel. You can share this video and leave me a comment letting me know which was your favorite DIY, and of course make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit the bell to get notified every single time that I'm going to be uploading new videos. So many new content coming, so make sure that you're subscribed, and you can follow me on all my social media pages. I'm posting so many behind the scenes and when I'm shopping, things that I found, so make sure that you follow me on my social medias. My webpage jazomy.com vlogs every single week, and my other channel Jazomy Home, you can see all of my home decoration with my husband making DIYs that looks amazing, but that are so inexpensive. So make sure that you follow me over there too. Thank you for your love and support as always, and see you in my next video. Bye, guys.